If you're an environmental consultant in Queensland working under the title Project Director, there are 4 things you need to understand about your personal exposure under the Environmental Protection Act 1994. Let's walk through the key takeaways. First, executive titles do not guarantee immunity. An environmental consultant carrying the title of Project Director may be exposed to personal prosecution under the Environmental Protection Act 1994 if their role involves managing the client's environmental compliance, and that's the case regardless of statutory board appointment. In other words, you don't need to sit on the board to be in the regulator's sights. Second, and this one catches people out, resignation does not extinguish exposure. Section 493 of the EP Act now operates through 2 concurrent liability pathways. Under Sections 493, 1 to 4, liability attaches to executive officers who held that office when the corporation's environmental harm actually occurred. And under Sections 493, 5 and 6, inserted by the Environmental Protection and Other Legislation Amendment Act 2023 in response to RV Dumble and Others liability also extends to executive officers who held that office when the corporation's underlying causative act or omission took place. That's the case even if the harm and the offence itself only crystallized after they'd left the firm. So departing the firm does not extinguish historical exposure under either pathway. Third, contractual disclaimers have statutory limits. Those heavy reliance disclaimers drafted into an environmental management plan often fail to shield consultants from personal liability pathways arising under the Australian Consumer Law or the Environmental Protection Act 1994. And fourth, statutory defences require active proof. The available defences are to ensure the corporation complied with the Act, or alternatively, that the officer was not in a position to influence the corporation's offending conduct. Both limbs require affirmative proof by the executive officer. The burden sits with you. These are serious matters, and your specific exposure depends entirely on your role and circumstances. If you've received a notice or suspect a historic project may be under review, seek independent, tailored legal advice on protecting your position.